In the ever-changing landscape of financial investment, a thrilling drama is unfolding. Imagine an employee named Kane Gao, who once worked at 2 Sigma, a top-tier quantitative hedge fund in the industry. Driven by the fantasy of getting rich overnight, just 2 months after leaving the company, he astonishingly hacked into the company's system and stole the quantitative trading models that were regarded as the company's core secrets and capable of bringing huge wealth. This shocking act immediately set off a huge uproar in the financial world and also pushed 2 Sigma, a company that had been quietly making a name for itself in the field of quantitative investment, into the spotlight. 2 Sigma is by no means an ordinary company. In 2001, under the impetus of Paul Tudor Jones, a legend in the financial world, this company came into being. At that time, Jones had a confidential meeting with John Overt of D.E. Shaw at a Pizza Hut. Together, they outlined a bold blueprint to establish a new type of quantitative hedge fund that could compete with Renaissance Technologies and D.E. Shaw. To achieve this goal, they also invited David Siegel to join. Siegel, with a PhD in artificial intelligence from MIT, had an impressive track record in the fintech field. Thus, a team of financial and technological elites was formed, and 2 Sigma embarked on its legendary journey. Since its establishment, 2 Sigma has positioned itself as a technology-driven quantitative investment company dedicated to solving investment problems using data science. They are well aware that in the complex financial market, data is the key. By continuously collecting and analyzing various types of information from around the world and integrating it into investment decisions, unique investment opportunities can be found in the market. In the stock market, their strategy achieved great success. At the beginning, the team launched dozens of equity, market-neutral strategy models, accurately capturing short-term market patterns. In the first year when the dot-com bubble burst and the market was in a dismal state, 2 Sigma astonishingly achieved double-digit returns with these models, making a big splash. However, the financial market is like a stormy ocean, with the potential for huge waves at any time. Quantitative investment faces a thorny problem: the patterns of models tend to become invalid over time. To address this challenge, 2 Sigma has never stopped exploring. In 2004, they launched the Eclipse model for macro strategies, entering the fields of futures and foreign exchange trading. In the same year, the Spectrum Fund was launched, focusing on long-term investments, opening up new prospects for the company's asset management business. By 2011, the launch of the Absolute Return Fund further enriched the investment strategies, causing the company's assets under management to soar. Now, it manages over $52 billion in assets, with a global presence and employees located in New York, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. During its development, 2 Sigma also led a new trend in quantitative investment, the quantitative, fundamental style of investment. This innovative investment approach skillfully combines machine learning technology with traditional fundamental analysis. While respecting traditional fundamental models, it uses machine learning to determine the investment scale, greatly enhancing the scientific nature and precision of investment decisions. At that time, this concept was highly forward-looking and has only gradually become popular in the industry in recent years. However, even with a top-notch team and advanced technology, 2 Sigma was not immune to the 2008 financial crisis. That financial tsunami swept across the globe, hitting many quantitative funds hard due to model failures. Although 2 Sigma achieved high, single-digit returns for its funds through diversified strategies and powerful models, the panic among investors spread like wildfire. Driven by fear, a large number of investors withdrew their funds, and a total of 30% of 2 Sigma's assets were redeemed. This crisis made the company deeply realize the importance of investor education. They have since decided to only accept funds from institutional investors who understand quantitative finance in order to reduce the impact of market fluctuations on the company. Returning to the incident of Kane Gao stealing the models, his actions were like a boulder thrown into a calm lake, causing huge waves. These models were the crystallization of 2 Sigma's wisdom over the years and the secret weapons in the fierce market competition. Each model contained profound insights into market laws and embodied the countless efforts of the team. Kane Gao hoped to use these models to establish his own quantitative hedge fund and realize his dream of wealth. However, his plans soon fell through, and he was eventually sanctioned by law, being sentenced to 8 months in prison in October 2014. This incident is not just an act of personal greed and misstep. It is a mirror that reflects many problems in the quantitative investment industry. On the one hand, it highlights the high confidentiality and importance of quantitative investment models. These models are the core competitiveness of quantitative investment companies. Once leaked, they may lead to serious unfair competition in the market and damage the healthy ecosystem of the industry. On the other hand, it also exposes the loopholes in data security and moral risk prevention in the industry. With the rapid development of the quantitative investment industry, more and more companies and individuals are flocking to this field. How to ensure data security and prevent moral risks has become a serious issue facing the entire industry. From a positive perspective, the development of 2 Sigma sets an example for the quantitative investment industry. It demonstrates the huge potential of the deep integration of technology and finance. By continuously innovating models and strategies, it has achieved long-term and stable returns in the complex and changeable market. Its successful experience inspires more practitioners to keep exploring in the field of quantitative investment, promoting the development and progress of the industry. Looking ahead, the quantitative investment industry is expected to achieve greater breakthroughs with the help of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and big data. As technology continues to advance, quantitative investment strategies will become more accurate and efficient. However, while pursuing innovation and profits, industry practitioners must adhere to ethical bottom lines, strengthen data security protection, and internal management. Regulatory authorities should also increase supervision efforts and improve laws and regulations to create a fair and healthy market environment. In the smokeless war of financial investment, the story of 2 Sigma and CainGAO teaches us a vivid lesson. It makes us understand that whether it is a company or an individual on the road to wealth, we must not forget the constraints of morality and law. Only by moving forward steadily on the dual tracks of regulation and innovation can we remain invincible in the waves of the financial market.